What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Nina, and I love it so much that I continue to share my skincare routine tips with you guys, and you continue to share with me what's working for you. Thank you for that. Now I know we get hit so hard with the TV and the internets telling us what we woulda, coulda, shoulda been doing with our skin. It can be annoying and confusing, and that's why I like for this over here to stay a learning space and place where we can share instead of a strict rule book. Today I wanted to share my 9 everyday habits that have helped me to maintain clearer skin, reduce skin texture, fine bumps, and also dark marks and spots. Below, I've linked my favorite skincare products and videos for you and more. Now, y'all, I say this often over here, but I bring up a lot of things that seem to be common sense, but they would be more common if we actually started doing them. Knowing and not doing is still just as good as not knowing what to do. You feel me? Now, if you have anything that you're doing that has really been working for you, especially during this rough time, let us know down below about your skincare routine. And if you're experiencing difficulties with your skin right now, make sure that you get in to see your doctor. All items we discussed can be found down below in the information section. Let's go. And y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe. And also click on those notification bells so you can know when I upload on Thursdays and Sundays. Make sure you also check out my Now That's Life podcast, which is now live, and you can check it out on all your major podcasting platforms. Links to my podcast can be found down below in the information section. So y'all, the first habit I had to build was simplifying my skincare routine. Over the years, I've battled much with my skin, but I had to learn that everything that's popping don't need to pop up on my face or my body. Before my mother and I started working on my skin across my body, I had to learn about staple products and things that you should keep in rotation, while you shouldn't be popping things in and out of your skincare routine all the time. You have to give things time to work. And while some of the cool and trendy skincare items out there can actually work, by the time everybody's bought them and they're off the shelves, you might not even be able to find them anymore, and a company might discontinue making it. So while I try a couple different things here and there for my skin, one of the only things I consider basic in my life is my skincare routine. Now, it might seem like several steps, but it's actually not that much because I don't do everything every day. But here's the basics. During the day, I cleanse daily. I exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. I use a toner or an essence, a mask maybe once a week, a serum, an eye cream, a spot treatment if needed for acne or a dark mark, moisturizer, and a sun protector. At night, I cleanse, tone, use a rotating serum, spot treatment, eye cream, a little bit of facial oil, and a moisturizer or night cream. Now, sticking with this has brought results that have been long lasting. So to all my family over here, before you get to complaining, you make time for what you want. You want to get the skin you enjoy, then it's going to take some work. You have to schedule the time. But for all my I ain't got time for that people over here, you also ain't got time for the skin you claim you want. Of course, as we age, our skin needs change and we change some of our products. However, you shouldn't be changing your products like you change your drawers. At least I hope you change your drawers. The next thing is that I had to make it a habit of understanding how foods affected my skin. Over the years, and then through losing over 100 pounds, I've had to learn how foods affect my skin overall. Phytonutrients give me exactly what I need for my skin. They're found in plants and can do everything for the skin, from protecting it to also helping it look more flawless. They can support skin complexion and overall radiance. They include things like red, orange, and yellow vegetables, dark leafy greens, whole grains, nuts and seeds, legumes, plain tea and plain coffee, and even dark chocolate. I've linked a guide to them down below for you. Now, y'all know your girl loves to cook the nutrients, but sometimes you want more veggie-based items and less time. And that's why y'all have seen me stay cooking with HelloFresh over the years, and I'm happy that they've partnered with me to bring you guys today's video. For those of y'all that don't know, HelloFresh delivers fresh ingredients and instructions direct to your door to help you prepare 5-star meals that get you out of that recipe rut. Y'all know I believe in giving back, and so does HelloFresh. Last year in 2019, they gave away over 2.5 million meals, and this year they plan to step that up amid the coronavirus crisis. The meals give me a little break from my meal prepping and planning busyness. And when I'm being lazy, this means less prep time and less wasted food. The food is actually good and offers items like low-calorie, family-friendly plans, and vegetarian meals. And I save time time, with the meals ranging from 20 to 30 minutes to prepare. I can skip my delivery days, preferences, and skip a week when I need to. Head on over to HelloFresh.com for more details. So go to HelloFresh.com and use my code 80DrNina to get $80 off plus free shipping on your first box with your purchase. Again, go to HelloFresh.com and use my code 80DrNina to get $80 off, including free shipping on your first box with your purchase. Y'all, just as important as it is to have a great and simple skincare routine, it's just as important to know the correct items for your skin. Over here, we always push the importance of having the right products for your skin. I love Purity Made Simple because it works best for my combination and sometimes oil-prone skin. But you have to be a skeptical consumer and do your research. I don't push everything I do as the holy grail, but it works well for me. And if you're having difficulties, see a dermatologist, an esthetician, or a skincare professional to get your skincare on point. There's so many guides out there that help in suggestions. According to dermatologist Ava Shamban, for oily or acne-prone skin, a salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide wash works best. For drier or maturer skin, using a moisturizing glycolic or milky cleanser may work best. For skin with brown spots or melasma, a brightening wash such as an alpha hydroxy acid cleanser is recommended. But again, remember, this is your skin, not anybody else's. So the next habit that I had to build was to stop using so much of everything. Y'all, I used to be in a race to get to the bottom of a jar. And then I would often learn that just because you get there fast doesn't mean that the product is going to work any faster. If you can relate, click like. In fact, instead of getting better results, a lot of time layering on a lot of products or too much of a product can be a no-go. It can be very harsh on the skin and lead to clogged pores and more breakouts. And this can also mean an increase in that fine, bumpy textured skin and less of that smooth, buttery skin we're trying to get to. The next habit was I had to make sure that I had moisturizing sessions and that I didn't skip anything across my body or my face just because my skin gets oily. The best time for me to moisturize is right after I get out of the shower in the morning and before I go to bed at night. And there's a method to my madness with my lotions and the things I moisturize with. I avoid lotions with heavy fragrances, and I try to make sure that they're gentle enough to use daily without causing me any irritation. And Renewed Hope in a Jar has been my go-to. There's no heavy fragrance and it soaks in easy to my skin. It has a great blend of alpha hydroxy acids. This helps me with skin plumpness, smoothness, anti-aging, and dryness. And I also love Eucerin on my body. It coats my body and seems to protect it, and especially when I seem to have eczema flares. And I have a new one that I'm testing out now for my nighttime, and I'll be sure to let you guys know how I'm liking it soon. The next habit is I learned to mind my sleep like I mind my business. Before I go to bed, I make sure that I go through my nighttime skincare routine. I don't get the perfect 8 hours of sleep a night, but I do try my best to get as much as I can. But I always let you all know that a big part of this routine includes regularly cleaning my satin and silk pillowcases. I have a few favorites, and I've been rocking with these newer ones for the past year. I clean them 2 to 3 times a week to clean them of drool, yes, drool, hair products, and other things that can cause breakouts. And the silk and satin material really helps to prevent a lot of those breakouts, those fine lines, and also wrinkles and drying of my skin. And while I sleep on my back mostly, sometimes I get a little wild and I flip over, but it's good to know that I'm not gonna wake up with those lines in my face that look like I've been in a lightweight knife fight. And it's not just great for the skin, but it's also great for the hair. So make sure you spend just a little bit of coinage and get yourself a satin or silk pillowcase. I enjoy these a lot. They do get wrinkled, especially if you're not ironing them every time they come out of the wash. They are excellent, and I feel like my skin has totally had some good nights just because I'm really sleeping on the right things for my skin. The next habit was I had to learn the importance of vitamins going not only in my body, but on my skin. I love taking a great vitamin, whether it's through my Rainbow Bright pills. Y'all know I love to take my prenatals, which provide me with a lot of different vitamins as approved by my doctor. But also I love to make sure that I'm getting it in like a smoothie form with all of my different fruits and vegetables. But vitamins by way of serums help to nourish the skin from the outside in. I love my amazing vitamin C serum by True Skin. It has been so great to my skin. I feel like it's ironed out a lot of the texture, a lot of the dark marks, even some of the premature aging. But I also love their hyaluronic acid as well as their retinol, which I rotate at night. The vitamin C I use more in the day. According to Debbie Palmer, a dermatologist, these can really help to repair the skin from sun damage. The best time to put them on is right after cleansing so that your skin has the best chance of soaking them in. I've also layered them under my sunscreen so that they can protect my skin even more. If you're using any special serums, make sure that you're protecting your skin from the sun while using them because they can cause extensive damage if you have direct sunlight. The next habit was building a sun protecting routine because not using it was not an option. It is worn 365 days a year, rain, sleet, snow, and sunshine, indoors and especially outdoors. Many of us feel, especially us beautiful melanated beings, that we don't need sun protection, especially if we're not going to be out in the sun. But we need to actually protect our skin whether we're driving a car, in a plane, or just running errands. Daily UV exposure ages us. I choose a broad spectrum sunscreen with at least a 30 SPF or more. I reapply when it's needed, but especially when I'm out in the sun. And remember that sun protection is not just your SPF, it's also your sunglasses, your makeup, and even protective hats. At all costs, protect now instead of having to treat later. So my last set of habits are just some quick things to remember. We have to make sure that we investigate where exfoliation fits into our routine. I make use of chemical and some mechanical exfoliation. Chemical is done with a product while mechanical is done with some type of tool. I find that doing this at least twice a week helps my skin look less dull and also more bright. And don't just stop with your face. Your body needs exfoliation as well. Check out all my videos linked in the description box that showcase exfoliation. The next one is a must. Wash those makeup brushes and try for at least once a week. Even though many of us are in the house mostly now and not wearing makeup, you still need to make it a practice of washing those brushes so you're in the habit. This helps to stop the deposit of dirt on your skin, which can cause those breakouts, dark marks, and textured skin. And hydrate from the outside and the inside. When using products for cleansing, moisturizing, and anti-aging, make sure that they're moisturizing or hydrating in nature. And besides that, I stay away from being thirsty at all costs. I try to drink at least a gallon of water a day, but you can definitely start with like 8 cups of water a day. Everybody don't need to be drinking a gallon a day. That's something I had to work up to, and I actually have a video about that, link below. Another one is to learn to avoid direct heat and not just from the sun. Getting too close to heaters or fireplaces can be horribly drying to our skin. It could cause inflammation and collagen breakdown, which can cause you to age prematurely. So step away at least 10 feet or more. And we should be used to that by now. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoyed the habits that I've built in my day that have really helped me to build a clearer skin routine. So make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace. Special thanks to Jason Bowie of Trinity Media Solutions for co-producing and filming today's video. His information can be found down below in the information section. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.